Mm, what's going on, everybody? Getting late. In a minute, I'm going to freshen up for the night. But I wanted to hop on live real fast, real brief, to be able to discuss independence and why is it necessary to become independent. So, what is independence? Independent is being self sufficient, being unbiased, impartial, having your own thoughts. With all of that being said, become independent, so therefore, can nobody else control you. Never allowed to be controlled by anybody. You want to be able to have guidance. You need people to be able to guide you, but not manipulate you. You want to be able to become self sufficient in order to learn how to build a skill for yourself, so therefore, you can live comfortably, get everything done that you need to. So therefore, you don't have to rely on anything that's going to supposedly set you for life, because only you can set your own self for life by making sure that you do what you need to do is necessary to accomplish things that you are destined for in this lifetime, because nobody else can do it for you. It just takes the effort. It's like I'm hopping on here to take the effort in, to put the effort in to be able to spread a message to you guys. That anybody who is lacking, a lot of us are out here to help. So therefore, I'm going to say this: rely on the Most High. So therefore, He can be able to help you to rely on yourself. When you almost feel like you're down and out, you don't have nobody else to be able to help you and support you through any tough times. You always got yourself. Become independent. So therefore, you can be able to build something. You can be able to feel great about yourself, and you won't feel like you're always being taken advantage of. You feel like a lot of people are trying to control you, trying to make you have the same thought process as them. But the thing is, you don't want to think like everybody else. This world that we live in is controlled by the opposition. And that opposition are the people who run with the devil. Because we already know that the devil runs this earth. We know that he's trying to destroy everything. So therefore, it can be a one way, one world. But the truth is, it would never be like that. All he's doing is just trying to collect as many as he can to take down with him. Once that person is in a position to be controlled, a lot of people can get up out of that. Some people decide to never come out of that matrix. Some people do whatever they can to escape it and realize that the earth is nothing but a simulation of different tasks and situations at hand that you got to learn how to be able to handle and defeat, because you got your own life to live. You got to make your own decisions. And sometimes we all fall short of the glory. There's times where we get at our worst. Things happen in life where you feel that, you're not, you don't feel like you are where you need to be. But I want to tell you this, that you will get exactly what you're looking for, as long as that you're willing to stay on the right path and be different. Being different, just be different. Be yourself. Recognize what's in front of you. Learn how to start speaking things into existence for positive. Learn how to speak things in the atmosphere that can give you positive results. Learn that everything is not going to be your way. It won't be your way. But as long as that you stay positive and remain humble in certain situations, because it's always important to rejoice in the fact that you're striving, you're making big accomplishments. That's all celebratory. But still keep it humble, because you never know. Everybody has a different time, and when it comes to blossoming in success, finding the things that's necessary for them, finding the things that they want to be able to accomplish and be great at, because it's never easy. It's always a process. A lot of people hop on here and start a channel. It take them years to blow up, years to be able to reach millions of people. And, it takes hard work. It takes consistency. It was something like Lil Wayne said that repetition is the father of learning. Because when you constantly practice something repetitively over and over again, you become really good at it. It becomes basically second nature. It becomes second nature to you. It's just like something that just naturally that you just do with your hands. Therefore, you become a force to be reckoned with. Yep, absolutely. You become a force to be reckoned with. You almost feel like you're unstoppable at what you do. You feel those chills that you know you're doing something good. You feel your spirit vibrating. You feel the Holy Spirit just permeating. You feel it just flowing. It's like you're doing something good. You're doing something for the greater cause to be able to help the kingdom get where it needs to be. Because the Most High has put us all here for a certain destiny, a certain purpose. We got to be able to look at ourselves and take accountability for what we do right and what we do wrong. Be able to speak on things that we know. So therefore, we're not held accountable for withholding information. Just be great. Be independent. Become self-sufficient. Learn different skills. Learn the things that you're interested in and turn it into your own thing. Because eventually, once you keep working on that craft that you're into, you're going to be receiving some good calls, great connections. Never sell out. Don't always look for the money. Look for that skill to develop first. Then that money comes to you. The right money will. Don't be too fast in decision making. That of things that can cost you. Now I understand that a lot of people have to go through different situations in order to be able to learn. That's how you gain wisdom. You learn from other people. But therefore, they help you out to become greater than what they were at a certain period of time. You learn from the mistakes of a 50-year-old, mistakes that they made at 25, and you're 25, and you haven't made the mistakes that they made when they were that age. So they help you to be able to avoid that by talking to you, giving you that insight to make sure that you don't fall in that same situation. Now, some people choose to listen, some people choose not to. You just got to learn on your own. You really do. Sometimes people have to learn the same things twice, 3 times in order to get what needs to be understood. Having your own thought process is very important. So therefore, you can get to know yourself. You understand who you are as an individual. That's what independence means, to depend on yourself. Depend on yourself. You have something within you that nobody else has. We're all different. We all have to be different. Because if things were the same, what would ever grow? You couldn't grow. Nothing on this earth could really grow without it having anything different. You got to be different. You got to strive for success. Nobody's ever perfect in this life. You got to do what you got to do in order to accomplish great things. Now, everybody is not meant to be a millionaire, but sometimes you can just be given riches spiritually, so therefore you can be able to have a voice to give to other people. You want to have that voice to be able to become widespread, so therefore you do the work that's reaching a lot of people to help them look within themselves. So therefore, the seeds that you plant can grow fruitfully. You plant those nutrients. The nutrients coming from the words that you speak to give to people to make sure they can grow as well. You know what I'm saying? So just be great. Do what you got to do. Become independent, man. Do what you have to do. Don't let nobody steer you in the wrong direction. Sometimes you might get a little confused at a certain point in your life. You might get confused at times. It just happens. You can't figure everything out on your own. But still have that mindset to make sure that you can do it. Whatever you set your mind to. Don't let anybody tell you to be something that you're not. But be great. Build a team. So therefore everybody can eat at the table. Who is meant to sit with you and eat with you. But therefore everything can grow and blossom wonderfully around you. Leave behind a legacy. Leave something for your kids or your kids' kids. So therefore, it can always be some kind of generational wealth due to the fact that you stayed down for the cause to make sure that everything was handled the right way.